a perk 10. That dirty girl keep calling me. This Andre just thumb.
Alright. You see who's back with another video. You see who it is, bro. The one that comes with videos every single day. But you see we don't have someone today, though. You see we're missing that special someone. That little Romeo, dog. The one that brings energy to the group. You know, it's a reaction channel. R&E's reaction. But we don't got the reaction today. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to have a little story time. And how someone got caught stealing from Kohl's.
Bro, you had... say it was from Kohl's, man. Oh my god. Alright, man.
Y'all ready? Alright. So this is how the day started. I'm not gonna say no names, but there was 4 of us.
Yeah, was fine.
There was 5 of us. And so where I lived at, we kind of lived by like a bunch of stores, right? It was like a long strip of stores.
Strip mall.
You know us, a bunch of friends, we're like 13, 14 years old walking in there. We thought we were the ultimate thieves. I'm telling you, we walked in there 5 deep, thinking we were finna steal the store, bro. We went into the electronics, looking for what we could take. You know me, I was always the good kid in the group, so I wasn't finna make no mistakes. I knew what the deal was. Too bad there were the other 3. There was another good kid too in the group. I wouldn't call him good, but like he was hanging with me that day, so he was making the right decision. So we were walking through Target, right? There was nothing in electronics. There's nothing in electronics section. There's nothing in there.
Hey, man. Just stop trying to circle around.
Yeah,
it, man.
so we went into the clothes section.
The clothes you
No,
said.
actually, I didn't go in the clothes section. The other 3 boys did. I knew what they were doing, but like when it came back to if I actually knew, I didn't. If someone asked me, but I know it's coming to you guys. So they were walking over there, right? You already know I seen one of them grab a pair of socks and went straight to business.
I am the one, the way your son don't need.
He went straight to business. And at the point where like socks, bro, they had designs on them. Socks was the classy thing.
But them Nike Elite socks, man, with
those
the padding
socks,
on the ankles.
Those socks
$50
were
socks right there, man.
Yes, sir.
You already know.
So you got the socks, right? They got the socks. They putting them in the parks.
Hey, hold on. You asked for some.
I asked for some, but I'll never be the one to take them. You know me. So they went out there with the socks in their pants, right? So we got the socks. So we walk out. So we walk out the store. We walking out like we don't have shit to do with this. We're just walking, normal people, just walking. Like we're cool. Like we just hit a lick for $1,000. Nah. We had like 3 pairs of socks, and they were like
3. Oh, it was about $100, man. It was about $100.
4 pairs of socks, and they were probably like $5 each. So after that, bro, we're feeling like we could take anything, bro. Honestly. So Kohl's is right next to Target, right? We start stepping to Kohl's, walk in there 5 deep. But at the point we're like, we walk into Kohl's, we're about to get some clothes. We walk in there with 5 of us. The cameras see us. Isn't it like, I don't want to make this weird, but like, isn't it weird that we all 5 walked in and we're all black? 5 black guys walking in a Kohl's. You think they're gonna have a camera in us the whole way while we're walking through there? And I wasn't thinking about that at the point. None of us were thinking about that. But we all walked in there. You know how we walking in there, smooth walk. We all walk in there. We act like we're cool. We walk in there to look for clothes. We walk past all the Nike jackets, all the new stuff.
Oh, the drip.
The belts, everything. Guess what they go for again?
The socks. Back at it again. Still the $2 socks.
Alright. So we're just spinning. We take the socks, right? We're just walking around the store, just keep walking around, continuously walking around the store. Like, what else are we gonna do at that point? So, and then when we finally get bored, we walk out. As soon as we walk out,
Dude waiting.
a big Mexican security guard waiting out there.
That's Mexican, he was white.
No, he was Mexican,
He
bro.
was Mexican.
He was Mexican. He had that little accent to him. That dude turned the corner, bro. Get on the effing ground. You trying to steal from me? You ain't finna steal from me. All had this.
You thought you would.
Yeah, I had us all. He made us sit down like on the sidewalk kind of, and then we're all sitting there. Me and the two guys knew we cool. We didn't steal nothing. The only problem was one of the guys were my brothers that took something.
It was Romeo.
It wasn't Romeo. All right, so when that happened, I'm like, golly, I'm screwed.
I did the dash.
At the point, like, we were young, but, like, think about it right now, today, if I seen that big Mexican guy again and I knew someone had some stuff on him, we are running, bro. Running, bro.
Doing the dash on
Track meet, bro. Might have to, what am I doing? Oh, drop kick big boy in the stomach, bro. Give him a stomach ache, you're gonna start running again, bro. You know he ain't getting back up with a stomach ache. We gotta eat to get back, regenerate himself to get back up. But I'm telling you right now, it was tough because I knew who was coming. I knew who they were gonna call. No, hang on. Let me
12.
let me rewind back. He had us on the curve, and the other three guys were crying.
I wasn't crying.
They were crying
I was
on the
not
curve,
crying.
bro. They're like, "Oh my gosh, what did I do?" Breaking tears coming down their eyes.
I told dude he was a bitch, bro. I told him let me go or I'm gonna put the hands on him.
He never said that, bro. So big dude takes the three inside that took. No, at first they threw all the stuff they had out on the sidewalk, but we never told them that there was Target socks in with that too. We didn't tell them that.
Cause they didn't know.
They didn't know. So they take the three inside. So this is what I heard from the three. They told me when they got inside, two of them started breaking down. Didn't know what to do with themselves. The other one, this man, he thinks he's the toughest in the group. He sat in there, didn't give any. Sat there normally, like it was another day, like he was in school, like he was trying to learn something. Wasn't crying at all to even break a tear.
But let me tell you what happened when Pops pulled up to the building.
Yeah, exactly my point. I knew who they're gonna call. I seen the police walk in. I wasn't scared of the police when they walked in. I seen them walk past me going there to go talk to them. I wasn't scared of the police. When I knew who they were gonna call, that's when I got scared. See my dad park his Suburban in front of me. Walk in there. Big broad shoulders, can't even see his neck, bro. Can't even see his neck.
I looked on we're in the security office, man. I look on the monitor, see his big ass walk in the door. I'm like, that's when I broke down. I'm like, I'm finna get my ass fucked. This is over with. I'm not leaving the house again. Boy,
First thing he says, he walks past me. I thought he was gonna say anything because he walked past me and my friend because we were the two out there. He walks past me. He's like, he points at me. He's like, I know you have something to do with this. You know me. Nah, I didn't have nothing to do with this. This ain't nothing to do with me. I was like this. He walks in there, looks at me, stares me down, walks past me. Start hearing my phone ring. It's my mom calling, talking about I couldn't get Davion, so I called your dad. I'm like, golly. All right, so this happens. They walk out. Big boy's in tears, trying to cover his tears off his face. Doesn't know what to do. Mark feels like an idiot. Oh, hey. I'm gonna block that out. What I just said. You're just gonna be when I have something like that. But like someone's mom had came in to. It's the second person's mom had came in. She was pissed as well.
I had to get other bro too because his mom couldn't come.
And big bro in there, the one that doesn't give no Fs, sat in there because he knew his mom wasn't gonna come. He knew he was off the hook. But he came in there. Big bro walked. He came home with us. My dad gets in the car, talks to us. He's like, "So y'all want to steal now?"
That's when I knew I was getting my ass whipped as soon as I walked in the door. As soon as I walked in the door, no joke. It's over with.
He's like, "So you want to steal now?" I'm like, "No, I didn't steal anything." And I said that because I didn't. See,
proud as hell.
He still looked at me like I did. But at that point, I was the one talking for him. He wasn't speaking for himself. I was in there like, I didn't steal nothing. He still looked at me like I was the one that did everything. I didn't do nothing. We got home.
He's a snitch, bro. I'm 10 toes down, bro. Never fold.
We got down. Back home. Our friend it's my friend and Devian are still with us. He says, Devian, go to your room. I'm like, Then he leaves. I'm like, oh, he ain't getting whooped today. I'm like, oh, he's not getting whooped. He's off the hook. He's good. A week later, Devian does one thing bad. A week later.
Oh, you stealing? You being bad? Bow, 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 bow. I'm talking about 10 times in a row. I thought I was getting shot, man. I think they should have called child abuse.
Boy was
man.
screaming. I thought it was the ambulance running. I thought the ambulance were outside. Boy was getting hit. Whoa!
I'm talking about I'm sitting in my room watching TV. Boy hit the corner least expected with the belt in his hand.
You know that happened. So you know me. I'm the good one. I don't steal. I don't do that. You only have to see it once for you not to do it ever again.
Yeah.
Because you see the punishment behind stealing if we get caught. Next time he told us too. Next time either one of us steal, you let the police take us. He's not coming to get us.
I'm gonna stay in that.
We're getting patrolled in the back of a police car
You don't catch me right
to the office. Woo. But yeah, like this up if you want me to do another story time. I feel like this was pretty good.
For a part 2.
I like saying this. But I have another story time if y'all want to hear it.
For
This one's good. I think this one might be better than what I
Like
had
and
in mind.
comment for a part 2.
Like and comment for our part 2. And let's see it, bro. And we
Go.
out of here. Woo!
Nigga, pie.